Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited because I am going to be going through my Sephora recommendations and wish list for the upcoming Sephora Spring Beauty Insider Sale. So if you're not aware of these sales, Sephora does this twice a year, one in the spring and then one in the holiday season, where depending on your tier of Beauty Insider, you can either get 10, 15, or 20% off your total purchase. So I thought, why not go through some of my recommendations and then also what's on my wish list for this spring sale. The sale starts for Rouge members who get 20% off on the 9th. And then VIB, which I am in that tier, we get 15% off, and that starts on April 13th, and then the Insider gets 10% off, and that starts on April 15th, and it goes until the 19th for all tiers. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and press the post notification bell right next to the subscribe button so YouTube will notify you every time I post, which is every Sunday at noon. And without further ado, let's get into it. So today I'm going to start off with complexion, and so we're going to start off with one of my favorite high-end foundations. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and originally it is $49. I have both the shades Syracuse and the shade Tahoe. I'm wearing everything that I'm recommending today, so you can kind of get a sense of how it might look. I feel like this is an OG foundation, but I love that it's full coverage. It's hydrating on the skin. The finish, I would say, is natural, so it's not super dewy and it's not matte. Also, it does last. It just started raining out of nowhere. It was just sunny and then it just started raining. So sorry if you hear thunder now in the background. But it is long wearing. So if you are in the market for a new foundation, this is one of my go-tos. I will have right here on the screen how much it is originally and how much it will be with each tier's discount. And then going along with the NARS foundation, one of my favorite concealers is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So I have them in the color Caramel, which is like a spot conceal color for me, and then the color, or the shade, I'm sorry, Ginger, which is for the under eyes. So what I love about this concealer is how creamy it is. Oh my goodness. It is so creamy. It feels so good on the skin, and it doesn't dry out. It dries down. It dries down with a very natural like finish. It doesn't leave too much excess oil, and it's definitely not matte. So the coverage is medium, but I would say you could build it up if needed. And if you are looking for some high-end concealers, this is super creamy and I totally recommend. And then I'm gonna get into a powder. So the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. This is my jam. I hit pan on it. So I'm definitely getting another one of these during the sale. But what I will say is, like, this will blur your skin to make it look like you have a filter on. So it blurs imperfections and will reduce any shine or oil that comes through. You could use it also to touch up throughout the day if needed. Let me tell you guys, this is so bomb. I never hit pan on anything. Oh, you should definitely check this out. And in line with the powder is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. First of all, it says no melting, no fading, no creasing. And that is so true. Like, it just makes everything stay. It's so perfect. It doesn't have that nasty smell that the all-nighter does, which is still a good setting spray. It just stinks. And like, look at the packaging. I feel like I'm holding something that is literally worth $100 with this packaging, but really it is $35. And here is how much it's gonna be with the sale. Okay, so moving on, we're gonna talk about the Fenty Beauty Cream and Powder Bronzers. So I love me some Rihanna, but sometimes her stuff is a little disappointing for my skin particularly. But what has not disappointed me are Okay, so the tornado warning sound is going off, and I can't quite figure out if it's because it's the first Wednesday of the month like normal, or if it's because we're actually in a tornado warning with the weather right now. Okay, it stopped, but now I hear like sirens. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. So, what was I even saying? Fenty Beauty, some of their complexion products have not worked well for me in the past, but what has not failed me are their cream bronzers. So I have it in 2 shades. This is the shade Honey Glaze, which is a little lighter for the winter months, and then the shade Teddy, which is a little darker. I really love these two. They work really well with the Stalk'r bronzers, which we're going to talk about next, but also they are not greasy and they work really well to contour. Like, I don't know what else to say, but Fenty Beauty's bronzers are bomb. And so I also have 2 in the Stalk'r Instant Warmth bronzers. The packaging is the same, except this says cream and this just says Fenty Beauty. This one is the shade Caramel Cutie, and this one is the shade Islanding, and Caramel Cutie is a little bit darker. I used Caramel Cutie today to set the cream bronzer. Again, such a smooth formula. I mean, literally there's never any kickback in the pan. I don't know what else to say, but Fenty Beauty is bomb for bronzing. That's all. Okay, so moving on to the eyes. I don't have a lot of high-end palettes, but the one I do have, this one, the Artist Couture Supreme Nudes palette. I've talked about this before. This palette is a holy grail for me. It is a constant go-to. I love this palette. If you like nudes, you need this palette. It is a 12-pan palette with the mixtures of mattes and shimmers, and then this guy here is a nice glitter, which I love. It is so creamy and it is perfect. I mean, this palette, you can literally do so many looks with this palette. You could do soft glam. You could do an everyday look. You can do full-on glam with this palette, and it is literally so versatile in terms of what you can do and the looks. This green, look at this green shimmer. I mean, it is amazing. It is expensive, but it is totally worth the money, especially if you get it during this sales. I do have a dupe video on this palette. I will leave up in the cards right here. But this palette, the formula cannot be duplicated. The shades are duplicated in that video, but the formula cannot be duplicated. So if you like creamy, easy, blendable nudes, this is for you. So what I have on my eyes today are these 2. I know it's super extra to have to use 2 mascaras, but I just find that these 2 work so well together, and I don't know what it is, but when I use the Urban Decay Perversion, I top it with the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. So the Urban Decay Perversion has this sort of thicker, rounder wand, right? It really gives you an opportunity to make sure you're hitting every single lash. And what that gives me is a bunch of length. And then I top it with the Superhero, which is a thinner wand. And what this does is it provides volume. So I love the 2 of them together. If you want to splurge a little, I recommend these 2 for high-end mascaras. I have been really enjoying using this next product lately. So this is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. So what I really love about it is this wand. I don't know why that excites me so much, but it does. The packaging is on point with Urban Decay. They do a lot of like purples and blacks, so it is on point. It's cute. It really makes my eyeshadow stay and pop. Like, especially if I'm doing shimmers or if I were to do like a more vibrant look, this will make your shadow stay and pop. Now, typically before I started using this, I would just use a concealer, which you can do. But what I've noticed is that this literally locks the shadow down in place because that is what it's intended to do, right? I would definitely pick this up. $24. Here are the sales prices. It will change your eyeshadow game. And then the last two things for my recommendations are my lip combo right now. So this is the Makeup Forever Color Pencil and Limitless Brown. I'm gonna swatch on this hand. I've talked about this before in a nude lip combo video. I just really love this lip pencil. It is like true brown, dark brown. I love it to line my lips and then go in with something a little bit lighter in the middle. And I found that this combo is bomb. It's a multi-use pencil, so you can use it as eyeliner and lip liner, which is kind of cool. I haven't used it as eyeliner. I typically just stick with the lips on this, but I do like the versatility and the idea that it is multi-use. It is very creamy on the lips and it is easy to buff out if needed. If you were gonna use it as an eyeliner, you could really smoke this out. What I have in the middle of that right now is the Rare Beauty Lip Souffle in Courage. Again, I've talked about this before, but what I really love about the lip souffles is how good they feel on the lips. Like, I don't know if that's doing it justice, but this stuff is so smooth. It's so hydrating. I don't know what Selena Gomez put in this, but if you haven't gotten one of these, you need to pick one up during this sale. I have like 3 different colors of this now, and it's bomb. So that's it for my recommendations. My wish list is a little long, so I'm gonna just kind of get through this quickly. First thing on my wish list is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Highlighting Palette. It's just this super versatile highlighting palette that is supposed to be very buttery feeling, and I'm looking for highlights that seep into my skin that aren't as chalky looking on the skin, and so I'm really excited to try that out. So that is definitely something I am picking up. The next thing is 2 Things by Makeup by Mario. The Masters Matte Palette. It is just a super nude palette, and it is kind of expensive, so it's not a definite for me because I don't know if I necessarily need it, but I definitely want it. I've been hearing such good things about the blendability, how easy it is to work with, and then I just love the colors. Also, I kind of want to try the Makeup by Mario eyeliner, the Master Pigment eyeliner in True Brown, the brown one. Again, I don't use a lot of eyeliner, but I do want to try it because I'm hearing really good things. So not a definite, but a wish of mine. A definite is the Tower 28 Shine On Milky Lip Jelly Gloss in Almond. Of course, it's gonna be nude. I've heard really good things, and I do like glosses in the summer, and so I'm hoping that I enjoy that. I'm hoping that it gives a little bit more pigment and is not so opaque, but I've been hearing really good things about it. Also, because I've been really enjoying cream bronzers and cream blushes, I am going to try the Out Cosmetics Cream Blush Light. So it's kind of like a blush and highlighter together. I'm gonna get in the shade Sundown, which is kind of like a more golden color. I just think that it will be really good for my skin tone. Oh, so that is a definite. So I have 3 foundations that are on my wish list. I'm definitely not getting all 3. Well, I don't know, maybe I will. The first one I want to talk about is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I don't know, I've heard so many good things about this. I already love the NARS Longwear Radiant Foundation, and I'm interested in trying it. I've heard that it is long lasting and it smooths out texture, so that's probably a definite on the foundation side. It's probably a definite this time around. I'm also interested in trying the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. I've seen good things about it, and I'm interested to try more of the Sephora collection. So, and then I don't know, but the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation, I've seen it everywhere. I see so many good things about this foundation. I can't believe that it's taken me this long to try it. So I think I just need to bite the bullet and get that one too. So I might be walking away with 3 different foundations after this sale. I'm also interested in the Patrick Ta Major Sculpt cream contour and powder bronzer duos. What I don't like though is that they only have 3 color options. So I think that is a maybe because the color option, but I'm interested in trying it. So, and then also the Rare Beauty Positive Light Highlight. I'm interested in that because I saw Makeup by A. Marie recently and she puts that before her CC cream or like a lighter coverage foundation, and she just looks so glowy, and I was like, I need this. I want to look glowy, so I'm gonna definitely get that one. And then the last 2 things are just brushes. So I've already talked about this Pro Foundation 47 brush, which I use to contour. Love this brush, so I'm definitely getting another one of them. It retails for $30, so this is a good time to pick up some brushes if you need some brushes. And then I want to get the Sephora Pro Concealer number 71 brush. I'm more into using brushes right now than a sponge, so I want to see how that works for concealer. And that is all of my recommendations and everything on my wish list. Let me know if you have any recommendations down below in the comments for me to add to my wish list, and let me know if you are going to be shopping this spring sale. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good time shopping. And if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and press the post notification bell. And we will catch you in the next one.